Hey guys, welcome to Anxious Ant Crimes, and today we want to talk about Gypsy and her influence on young minds on TikTok.
I want to make this clear before someone clicks out of this video. Murder is never ever the answer. You are taking from someone else's life and destroying your own life and those around you.
Exactly.
Please know that. Really know that before you do something irrational.
Yeah.
Murder is never ever the answer.
This shouldn't be glorified the way it has been. So what Gypsy has done, she's reposted this girl's TikTok. Now this girl, she's only 16 years old. In the video, she's in some sort of office somewhere. She's clearly upset. You can see she's crying. And she's seen Gypsy clearly, and she's been resonated by what Gypsy has said, her story. And she's done this video, and she's written on her video.
She's written, Gypsy, I understand why you did it.
Yeah.
Why you murdered your own mother.
Yeah. Because I had a look at her account, and she's going through a lot at home. She has a lot of issues with her own mother. I think her mum and dad are getting a divorce, and she's had a lot of
She has a lot of heightened sense of emotions because she's 16 years old.
Yes.
And at 16, they have heightened sense of emotions. Everything is life and death.
Exactly.
And I just want to put the message out there. Murder is not the answer.
No.
Life will get better, sweetheart. It really will.
Yeah.
Hey, Mars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she's posted this video online. Gypsy has obviously seen this video, and Gypsy's decided to repost this video. And honestly, I mean, she's obviously done it for her own self, her own validation.
Yeah, 100%.
As Gypsy does, because obviously she's seen this girl understand why she did it, and she's like, oh yeah, we're the same, and she's decided to repost it because she loves to repost people's videos where they're understanding what she did as a kid.
Yeah.
Well, as a 23-year-old.
You got to remember, Gypsy is 33 years old.
Yeah.
Okay? You are not 16 years old, Gypsy.
No.
And you do not need validation through the eyes of this young sweetheart.
She's
You
only
really don't.
16.
Yeah.
You do not need to reach out. And she reached out to this girl. The girl said in her videos that Gypsy has talked to her privately. Gypsy, you should not be talking to a 16-year-old girl. You shouldn't be talking to anyone under the age of 18. Oh, really?
It's none of your business.
It's not. No, it's not. It's really not. And the fact that you've reposted it for yourself, your own validation. You don't really care about this girl. You don't.
I agree.
You've done it for yourself. And this girl is now thinking, oh my God, Gypsy Rose Blanchard has reached out to me. She's going to be even more starstruck now. Yeah. And who knows? I don't know.
You have a platform, Gypsy. You shouldn't have a platform, but you do.
Yes.
And you have 8 million or 9 million followers. And you have a responsibility to leave young children alone.
Exactly.
That's your responsibility. If you want to help anyone, help someone over the age of 21.
Yeah.
Do not need to help these young children.
Exactly.
Okay? They're going through enough of their own without you interfering, honestly.
Exactly. She's had plenty of opportunities to be a spokesperson. Like, she was supposed to be prison reform. What happened to that?
Yeah.
You know, you there's plenty of charities you could go to if you want to spread awareness and help people. You don't go out and reach to people individually.
No.
And again, you didn't actually do this for her. You did it for yourself, because then you reposted it on your TikTok. And really, when you look at her comments, it's all about you. It's not about this girl.
Yep.
You know?
So Gypsy has left a message, and I'll read that message now.
Oh, yeah. She did this too. The girl did another video explaining her story. Gypsy's also reposted that, and she decides to comment on it. So here's the comment here.
I don't condone criminal actions, but it's important to understand that victims of abuse often experience intense thoughts because they no longer see their abuser as a parent, sibling, or loved one. They see them as someone who causes them deep harm. When someone is living in fear or pain, those thoughts are a reflection of trauma, not malice. As long as they don't act on them and instead seek help from authorities or take appropriate steps to safely remove themselves from the situation, their feelings are both valid and understandable. Murder is not the answer.
See, I don't even
Murder
think
is
Gypsy
not the
wrote
answer.
this.
No, she didn't write this at all.
I don't think Gypsy wrote this.
No.
This doesn't sound like
This
Gypsy
is
to
damage
me.
control.
Somebody has written
Damage
this
control.
for Gypsy because they've seen what she's done. And yeah, damage control, 100%.
Yeah.
You know, and it really, like, it is damaging. It's damaging to reach out to 16-year-old kids and influencing them and making them feel validated that they should be unaliving somebody.
Yeah.
You know, and it's just, it's disturbing to watch. And this isn't the first time you've influenced young kids, Gypsy.
No.
Remember the Lifetime After Lockup series at the bookstore? There was a young little girl there who was also, she resonated with your story and she understood why, you know, the things that you went through, and she felt like
she looked up to you,
She
Gypsy.
looked up to you,
Yeah.
You know, you have these young girls boys even too, you know, it doesn't matter. Young kids looking up to you, thinking, oh, you know, Gypsy, you know, she did what she did because she was feeling a bit bad. And now look at her. You know, she's famous.
Yeah.
She has millions of followers.
She only served
has all
under
these
10 years
interviews.
prison. She only served under 10 years prison, you know?
Yeah.
And
Oh,
Gypsy, yeah, I know what you're going to say. I saw your face, I know what you're going to say.
The best memory that I have is the day that I got to prison. I'm free to do what I want. This is nice. It's the truth. It's such a good memory.
The first thing she says in one of her interviews is how she felt freedom for the first time when she was in prison. She felt freedom in prison. She was happy.
So what she's actually saying is that if you unalive your own mother, your life will get better. Because you get to go to prison and that's fine.
That's
great. A great
you
place
just have
to
a little
be.
break there.
Yeah.
Then when you come out, you get a documentary, you get interviews.
That's horrible.
You get money, you get fame, you get fortune.
It's a horrible message that you are sending through, Gypsy. It
And
really
these
is.
kids are
I wish she
watching
never
it.
said that. I wish she never said that line, Gypsy.
That's
I
what
wish
she
she never
doesn't
said that.
think.
The best memory that I have is the day that I got to prison. I'm free to
Prison
do
is
what
not
I
a
want.
No.
fun place, guys. I want to
No.
put that out there. It
It's
takes
not.
your life. It takes your life and you can never get those years back. Okay? And you're taking someone else's life.
Yeah.
Please know that murder is not the answer. I know I keep hitting this over and over with my...
Well, it needs to be
It has
here.
to
It
be.
needs to be here.
Yeah.
And that's what Gypsy should be doing. This is what you should be doing. You actually have a platform where you could be influencing things instead of being mummy influencer and singing into a vacuum.
Yeah.
You know, you could be out there actually spreading awareness and saying how horrible it was and how you have to live with that guilt every single day
Yeah.
instead of us.
You've never said that you live with this guilt every single day.
No. All we hear from you is how you're a little locked Disney princess in a tower
Yep.
and your mother was a big evil witch that you had to destroy to, you know, live a great life.
Yeah.
No, you shouldn't actually be spreading that message at all.
No.
You know, it doesn't matter how bad it was. You know, let's put that aside. Our thoughts
What
there.
she should have said is to this young girl, to this young, beautiful girl who's
shouldn't say
going through a
anything.
lot. She shouldn't say anything, but if she had to say something, murder is not the answer. Your life will get better. You
That's
know?
it. Leave it
That's
at that.
all you had to
One
say.
little comment on a thing. Don't repost it.
No.
So everybody else can see this girl's face and
Reposting it just puts more attention.
Yeah.
More attention to
This
say,
girl
hey,
is
this is
now
the answer. And it's
16-year-old girls, they want attention. That's a fact.
Yep.
When you're a 16-year-old, you like to, you know, if you're not feeling attention at home and you're getting some attention on media, that she's going to be feeling a little bit of a you know, like a dopamine rush. She's going to be feeling like, oh, you know, people are caring about me online. I'm getting all this love. She is only 16 years old. She is a little girl,
Yeah.
okay?
She's a little girl
She's
going
not
through a lot
mentally
right
developed yet. So she should not be being influenced by somebody who unalived their mother.
now. 100%.
She just shouldn't be at all. Stay away from kids, Gypsy. What are you doing reaching out to kids? You know, what are you doing going on these Omegle platforms or whatever? Don't
Just stay away.
Just stay away
Stay
from
away.
anyone underage. You can see she's a kid.
Look, I'm
stay
trying,
away.
I don't want to give Gypsy a hard time.
I do.
The reason why I don't want to give Gypsy a hard time is because I want to make the message clear.
Hmm.
Gypsy, leave these kids alone. Please. Please. Do you know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
none of your business. It's not
You
your
don't
business.
think things through.
No, you don't. You're impulsive.
Yeah.
You really are.
You can tell if someone's young or an adult. Stick to the adult. There's plenty
Help-
of adults
help
that
the
validate
adults.
you online.
Yeah.
There's plenty of
Help
them. You have a
them.
big support system there. You have heaps of people supporting you. Just repost those people. Stay away from kids.
Let's be clear, guys. Murder is not the answer. And for Gypsy, someone who knows how serious this was, who's served time, who's now in the public eye, to share that post is reckless. It sends the wrong message, especially to young people who look up to her or see her as some kind of symbol.
Yeah.
Whatever that is, you know? And Gypsy, honestly, Gypsy, reposting something like that doesn't help that girl. It doesn't help anyone. All it does is risk encouraging dangerous thinking.
The best memory that I have is the day that I got to prison. I'm free to do what I want.
It's glorifying something that shouldn't be glorified.
No.
You know?
Anyways, guys, let us know your thoughts. Tell us what you guys think.
Yeah. Do you think Gypsy really should stay away from kids? Because I do.
Yeah, me too.
I think you do too.
Yeah,
Well, let us know.
100%.